Okay, thank you guys. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how we do flowchart. So most of the time we do flowchart is only if we have a pseudocode or a running pseudocode. Then we then take that pseudocode and we put it in a graphical representation. So sometimes you may have to do a flowchart without actually writing the pseudocode, but it's best if you just a picture or have a picture of your serial code. So I wrote this program. It says write a program that accept the student number and two test mark and calculate the average. So this is the serial code for it. The variable name I declare that as a string. Test1, test2 is real, and I also must declare average. Okay, so we'll say enter your enter student number. We accept the student number. So the declaration and the display and accept, they must be in one line wherever they have to be. And average here, this is our calculation, and this is our control structures. If average is less than 40, we have to say we have to work harder. Okay, so we can say this is DP, DP mark. DP mark is less than 40. Yeah, you could just say that it's fine. If it's less than 20, basically, if DP is less than 20, you have to work hard. So, but then if it's not, we just tell the person that you've worked hard. So now let's represent this thing into a flowchart. So there are certain symbols that we need to follow in terms of pseudocode, in terms of flowchart, meaning that each and everything has its own instruction, like the IPO. So let's see how we can now work on it. So I sent the link in the group. I mean the pictures in the group for this one. So I'm gonna use this site that is gonna help me to do this one. So let me delete this thing so that guys could have a clear understanding of what is it that is happening here. Put that in dustbin. The first symbol that we'll use is called the oval. If you use this website and you navigate to oval, to what is this? You navigate to flowchart. There wanna be symbols there, so we have to put the symbol here, and inside we wanna write start. If we write start here, we can be able to go there. Let's increase the font there at least and put it at 14. Then that's fine. The next symbol, it depends on what the program actually has. It says we must declare. And what is it that we use to declare? We use a rectangle. So now let's go and take the rectangle part and just put it in nice format. That's gonna be fine. Yeah, I'm trying to align it, but it doesn't want. But okay, it's fine. So now let's write our declaration. Just come here and copy this line, the whole line. But the way the program reads, it reads line by line. So I hopefully prefer that we just write one line at a time, so that because if you check the program there, so when you start, it's gonna read line 3, line 4, and check like it checks a bug line by line. So it's best if you take the first line and you go back and reuse that one. So let's just put this part here. Okay, put it, increase the font a little bit, 18, and that's fine. Now the next one is also the rectangle, because we are still declaring. And what is it that we are declaring? We are going to the third line. So there's the third line. Let's go back here. Okay, so after declaring based on our code, what is it that we're doing? We are displaying and accepting. We're gonna go it line by line. So we're using a parallelogram um, for us to accept. Where is the parallelogram? I think suppose it's somewhere here. This here they call it data, a symbol for data. And now let's increase the font, put it to 18. Also, we do accept with the very same symbol. So you know that you cannot accept something that you didn't ask. Now let's go again and accept. Here we're just gonna have the input message, which is test one. Increase the font 18. That's fine. Now let's, after displaying the first test mark, then we can say test one here. Put it here so that we can write test two here. Test two mark and accept test two. So after accepting, what is it that we do? We calculate average. So average is just going to with this whole thing. Flowchart is simple if you have a good pseudocode. Now let's do calculations. So we're gonna use this one, extract it a little bit, and flowchart, increase the font, put it to 18. Yeah, okay. Now let's see what do we do. We go into decision. So you must go to decision now and make a decision. So we use diamond, and inside the diamond we write the whole line. Put this line here and just put the whole pseudocode inside this line. So if it's true, you see now we have if true or false. If it's true, what is it that we are doing? The saying that we are displaying, and what are we using to display? This one. No, sorry, we're using the parallelogram. So do we have the parallelogram here? Oh yes, we do. The data symbol. I'll show you how we design that. Now let's take this symbol, design it nicely. You must have arrows, don't forget that. As I display, you have to work hard. Go again and do the very same thing. Is it done? Now let's see. And yeah, so now let's put the very same statement here. That's how we write else. So if else will have some sort of masculinity person, that is kanje. So we're gonna have something like that. So let's this is else, and that one is true. So we need to show by description here, but this one is false, meaning that the average is not less than 40, but is greater or equals to 40. So here is true. Now we must make lines, obviously, line that comes from this part and is going to meet here. Okay, so what happens after that? After the program, we terminate. We terminate. We terminate the program. Mean it's a valid program. So we'll also discuss this one. Okay, so this is the whole program that we have. Let's look at it. You see. So let's say suppose that when you're writing a flowchart, you reach the end of your paper. I'm at the bottom. So you must use something that is called well, I'll demonstrate that in the next video. But you must use something that is called the off-page reference. So that will be able to help you to navigate, meaning that whatever that you use, you can be able to use the off-page reference. So for now, just know that here, this is how we write our simple program. So everything must be separated. If they say that you must put them in like the display must be in one column in one shape, then that will be the preference of the lecturer. But this is the whole format of it because that is how the program, that's how the compiler reads the code. The first line, does it have bugs? No. If it doesn't have the bugs, then it go. So if line 2 has bugs, then it won't be able to help. It won't be able to execute that part. So see you in the next video.